Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to the eighth episode of The Saturday Show. Here, we talk about the strategies and technologies to help you manifest the true capabilities of your business. In our last episode, we talked about different KPIs that are necessary for the FMCG companies. And today, we are going to talk about the just in time inventory management system. This is a unique style of inventory management system, as we discussed a few points in our previous episode, that it reduces the cash conversion cycle. In other words, you can also say just in time actually helps to reduce the inventory holding cost and increase the inventory turnover. So, just in time or JIT is an inventory management method in which goods are received as only when needed by the supplier. So, basically, in just in time, whenever the buyer asks or have a demand of some product, only then the manufacturer starts to procure different things so that they could manufacture. Wow, isn't it wonderful for any manufacturing company? It is pure gold. If any manufacturing company starts to develop such a system in their company in which they only start to procure the raw materials which have already been sold, isn't it amazing? Now, in order to implement any such kind of system, we need different technologies to implement in our company. The most important thing in this particular type of system would be the order taking mechanism. So, we should have a software which takes order from our customers, or it can also be from the wholesalers or the retailers which are asking the manufacturer to provide them different amount and different quantity of products. Once you get all the orders that are required in different segments of your customers, you can start making and manufacturing process. But in order to do that, we must have to carefully plan the entire supply chain and also the manufacturing system. And we will have to use a superior software which actually tracks the entire process from the procurement of raw materials till the delivery of those materials. Only a superior software can eliminate the scope of error because it is monitoring each and every processes in your supply chain, and this will actually help you to increase the efficiency and eliminates all the errors. A just-in-time inventory management system actually enhances your whole company performance because it helps in reducing the inventory waste. And that is very obvious thing because we are only producing those products which already have a demand first. This is actually something very different from what we have learned and what we have been doing. Earlier, we used to manufacture first and then we find the buyer. But in this particular system, what we are going to do is that we are first finding the buyer, and only after we are getting the buyer, we are making the supplies. So that's why the name just in time. Now, the just in time is very useful system. It actually decreases the warehouse holding cost because you already know that the time period for which you have to put the products in your warehouse is very less because you already have the demand and all you have to do is to deliver the asked quantity on time to your customers. However, this on time and in full is actually one of the most important reason why most of the companies fail to implement JIT in their system. And the most important reason for this thing is the lack of proper software in their company. However, if you can even predict your customer purchases in advance, you can also make almost just in time delivery system in your company, and it would be very easy because you know it before the demand. And artificial intelligence and machine learning can actually make some models depending on your own supply chain system and your past data of your demands, and based on that it can give you some suggestions about the demands that would be necessary in this quarter or in this particular week or in this month, and based on that you can manufacture your products. However, there is one more issue while implementing the just in time inventory management system in your company, and it is the local dependency. So basically, you have to depend on your local system for procurement, and you have to ensure that all the raw materials that is needed to develop those system must be available locally as and when you need them. They could be provided to your manufacturing units. Now, you must be knowing about the cash conversion cycle. And you know what? With the help of JIT, you can make it actually a negative number, because you can take a loan from the market from which you are procuring different items, and since you already have that demand of the item in the market, so you can directly sell it to the customers, and from the money of the customer you can pay back to your raw material suppliers, right? And this actually is being done in so many different companies, and Dell is one of the pioneers who actually implemented and excelled in this particular system, right? So it is time when you should also implement just in time delivery in your company. Now, in the next episode of the Saturday show, we are going to discuss some more deep insights of the JIT and how you can implement JIT systems in your company. Until then, take a good care of yourself and your business. Bye bye.